And so I'm going to go ahead without further ado and show you guys what it is that I do to make the clove spray. So if you guys are interested in watching, please stay tuned. The first thing is what I'm going to do, guys. This is the glass jar that I makes my clove spray in. So I get this glass jar full of water. I'm going to use this pot and pour it into here so this can boil. What I'm going to do now is I am going to get out my cloves right here, and these are whole cloves. You can use the kind that is grounded. Only thing it will do what it needs to do faster. But I like to use my cloves like this just because I have them. I have my tablespoon full of cloves, and what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to add them to the water because I want them to boil as well. Okay. Here it has started to boil. I hope you guys can see. It has now started to boil. Set the microwave for 5 minutes once it started. So the microwave is here. Once it makes this beep, then that's when I will turn the cloves off and then just let it, I hope you guys can see, then I will just let it cool off. I still love using this spray. I know a lot of you probably all were still wondering, and my hair has been missing it because I have been lazy to where I hadn't did this, but I know I did wanted to make a video to show you guys what it is that I do. I makes it real simple and very easy. It's nothing for it to do. It's not a hard process at all. So what I'm going to do is let that boil for the 5 minutes, and then I will shut it off and let it cool off to where I can put it into this jar. Now, to answer a quick question that I know some probably would want to know is what is the purpose of boiling it and all of this. Well, I look at the purpose of boiling it is to get the cloves in its activation state to where it releases all of that good stuff, that benefits that cloves has, into that water, okay? Because after it sits and after it boils, then it sits and cool off where I can put it into the jar, which I would prefer glass. Then the cloves, you have to let it sit for like a whole day. So like this is what, maybe almost 3 o'clock here. Then come 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, then the cloves will be then set for a whole day pretty much, and they will be ready for me to do what I need to do next. Now, if you want to add other things into it, and which I don't recommend because you want to see what it is that the cloves do. Now, after you see what the cloves do, then you're free to do whatever you want, but at least you would know, how it worked for you, if it don't work for you, blah, 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 whatever the case may be. And I like how the cloves works by themselves. I don't add anything extra into the spray or the water when it's boiling or anything like that. I just let it be like it is. If anything, I probably could have added some more cloves, but I didn't. And if I did want to add a little bit more cloves to it, then I will take like the ground cloves that you use for cooking and maybe sprinkle that in there as well as it's cooling off and just stir it around. It's still cloves. Okay, I've also tried it with just that, and it worked out fine. As a matter of fact, like I said, everything, it just processed more faster. Instead of waiting the whole 24 hours, shoot, I was able to use that just like that. So, yeah, so I did have some cloves, whole cloves, so that's the reason why I'm using those as well. So I like them both. So, yeah, it got about 21 more seconds, guys, and this will be done with the cooking process. As you can see, it has gotten darker. It's not dark, not as of yet. Ooh, sorry for the blurriness. Microwave is going off, pot is going out. So I'm going to turn this off, and now I'm just going to let this just sit just like this and let it cool off some so I can put it into this glass container, okay? Or I can use it and put it into my spray bottle, either one, but I'd rather put it into this first and just let it, you know, I'd rather put it into this glass container first and let it just do what it's going to do. But yeah, so really that was basically it as far as the questions is concerned. So I will really be back to show you what all I do next. Okay, y'all, I'm getting a little bit anxious here, so I'm ready to pour the water into the jar with these cloves in it. So I wanted you all to see how it turned out and the reason for the cooking. As you can see, the water got a little bit darker than what it was after boiling it. Now with this right here, it's going to go into this jar, I hope you all can see, and it will sit in that jar all day. So like I said, 24 hours, and it will be dark as the cloves. So that's what I'm about to do here. I'm about to go ahead and pour this into here. Now what I was thinking about, guys, as you can see, look how dark it got. Cloves gives off a lot of good stuff. What I was also thinking about doing was putting some more water into this just so I can have more. And then once I'm done with it all, then I can take with little cloves that's in this pot and put them all into this jar. So that way, over the day, it will turn darker than that. So I'm kind of thinking, should I put some more water in here and let it boil and do the same thing? It just all will just increase my spray. That's all what's going to happen. So that's what I think I'm going to do. So I'm just going to fill this back up with some water of any kind. I'm just going to get like a bowl here and fill it up with some water. And I am going to move this on over to the pot and just fill it on back up. And then I will let this boil another 5 minutes. I'll set the timer on the microwave so it can boil for another 5 minutes, and then I will have some more clove spray, because what I'll do is just take this and fill this up. And yeah, because as you can see, I thought, now this is funny because I took this jar and measured how much water is supposed to go in there. Now it's supposed to have been full, but actually you can see it's not. It's like, you know, it needs some more. So that's what I'm going to do with this, and I'm going to turn the burner on so it can cook. Let it start its boiling first, okay? Then we'll set the timer. So this got to boil, so I'll be back later. I'm back, and I have a filled glass jar of clove water. So what I'm going to do with this, guys, is I'm going to put the lid on it like this. And I don't know if you can see it, but the cloves are in there. Look toward the bottom of the jar. You can see the little cloves are in there. That is what's going to finish setting the water. Come this time tomorrow, that jar will be darker than that. So what I'm going to do now is just let this just sit overnight. I'll probably just put it in a safe place where it won't get knocked down or anything like that. The jar is still kind of hot, but yeah, see the cloves down there? But yeah, I'm gonna sit this in a safe place so it can keep for 24 hours. Then after the 24 hours, it will be ready, guys, and that's really all you have to do. Guys, I wanted to come back and show you exactly what the clove water has did. It has definitely been over the 24 hours. After the clove water have turned the color, it sat and it looked like this for the whole 24 hours. It turned like this and it got darker. So this was like for 2 days, guys, and it got that dark. So we looking at some good stuff here. So what I did, I poured some of this into here, and you see this is a dark container, so it's in there and it is ready. I'm going to leave this in the jar, and then when time comes and I want to make some more, then I can just go ahead and use those cloves that's at the bottom of the jar here, Hope you all can see they at the bottom of the jar. And I could get another mix out of those cloves. I can get at least probably about, I know, another good mix out of them. Okay, so yeah, that was it. I do apologize for not coming back and showing you exactly what it looked like within that day, but I can tell you that it was light, a little bit lighter than this. But yeah, after that second day, the color really set in. So that's really what I was looking for. So I guess the thing is, because some people say they wait after they make the mix, they wait a whole week and let it go ahead and do whatever it's going to do. So that's this. Okay, so we'll go with that too. So this is what you really want, is that dark color, because that lets you know that the goodness of those cloves is in that water. But anyways, guys, I will check you out on the next video. If you like this one, go ahead and thumbs it up, please, so that way the algorithm can float my videos out there into the YouTube world for all of the viewers can watch and like, and hopefully help them as well. So until the next video, guys, I wish you all well. So until I see you again, bye.